What creatures lurk in the darkest depths of our oceans? What mysterious beasts prowl the pitch-black abyss where sunlight dares not reach? Join us as we dive into the terrifying realm of deep-sea creatures and uncover the spine-chilling truth about the predators that call this extreme environment home. Get ready to face your deepest fears, because these creatures will haunt your nightmares forever. We are all familiar with the majestic blue whale, the largest creature on our planet. But have you ever wondered what it would look like if one of these gentle giants went rogue and embraced the dark side? Enter the Chagosian, a creature so bizarre it looks like a mix between a whale and a crocodile. Found only in the darkest depths of the Mariana Trench, the Chagosian is a master of disguise, using its bioluminescent skin to lure unsuspecting prey before snatching them with its powerful jaws. Its massive size and strength make it a force to be reckoned with, capable of crushing even the toughest prey with ease. Despite their fearsome appearance, Chagosians are surprisingly elusive creatures. They have been spotted swimming at incredible speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, making them almost impossible to track or capture. But the real horror lies beneath the surface. The Chagosian skin is covered with sharp, jagged scales that can rip and tear through flesh with ease. And if that wasn't enough, these creatures are also venomous. Their venom is a potent neurotoxin that can paralyze their prey in mere seconds, ensuring that the Chagosian has a secure meal. As you gaze into the abyss, remember that the depths are full of surprises, and some might leave you breathless. Now let's move on to our next point, the vampire squid. No, this isn't a figment of your imagination or a scene from a horror movie. It's real, and it's lurking in the depths of our oceans. The vampire squid has earned its name through its blood-sucking behavior. It feeds on the blood of other marine animals, which can be scarce in the deep sea. So how does it find its next meal? Well, the answer might surprise you. The vampire squid doesn't hunt down its prey. Instead, it waits patiently for an unsuspecting fish or mammal to swim too close, and then strikes with lightning-fast reflexes. Its tentacles are equipped with sharp hooks and suckers that can hold onto its victim, while its beak slices open their skin and sucks out their life essence. But that's not the only reason why this creature is considered a nightmare fuel. The vampire squid's skin is incredibly slimy, and it can change color to blend in with its surroundings, making it almost invisible to predators and prey alike. It's like a real-life version of the classic horror movie monster. If that weren't enough, the vampire squid can also light up in the darkness with its bioluminescent skin, creating a spooky spectacle that would make any horror fan's heart skip a beat. Just imagine stumbling upon this creepy creature while diving into the ocean depths. You'd probably turn around and swim back to the surface faster than you could say Jaws. Our next creature is the anglerfish. You may have seen the anglerfish in movies like Finding Nemo, but trust me, they are much scarier in real life. Anglerfish are known for their unique ability to lure prey using a glowing appendage above their mouths, which they use to attract unsuspecting victims. This appendage, also known as a fishing rod or elysium, is actually modified dorsal fin spine that has a light-producing organ at its tip. As the anglerfish swims through the darkness of the deep sea, its fishing rod lights up like a beacon, attracting small fish and other creatures that are looking for a quick meal. However, once the prey gets too close, the anglerfish strikes with lightning speed, opening its large mouth wide to engulf its victim. But the anglerfish's terrifying tactics don't end there. Some species of anglerfish have rows and rows of sharp, jagged teeth that can easily slice through flesh and bone. And if that wasn't enough, anglerfish also have expandable stomachs that allow them to swallow prey larger than their heads. These grotesque features make anglerfish true nightmares of the deep sea. They are efficient hunters that are perfectly adapted to survive in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. And if you thought anglerfish couldn't get any scarier, just wait until you hear about the hagfish. The hagfish is a type of eel-like fish that lives in the deep waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It's known for its slimy, snake-like body and its ferocious appetite. But what really makes the hagfish a creature straight out of a nightmare is its feeding habits. Hagfish are scavengers, which means they feed on dead and decaying animals that sink to the bottom of the ocean. They are not picky eaters and will consume just about anything they come across. But how do they consume their prey? Well, that's where things get really gruesome. Hagfish have no teeth, but they have they essentially eat by drilling holes and sucking out the gooey contents of dead animals. But that's not the only reason why the hagfish is a nightmare fuel. These creatures are also incredibly tenacious and can live for decades without food. They are also known for their slime, which they secrete as a defense mechanism to escape predators. This slime is not only sticky and difficult to remove, but it also has a terrible smell that can make divers feel nauseous. All these factors combine to make the hagfish one of the creepiest creatures in the deep sea. And now, let's talk about the cookie cutter shark. As you can see, this small shark has a big bite. Cookie cutter sharks are also known as wasp sharks due to their tendency to take bites out of their prey, similar to the way a wasp stings. These sharks are usually less than 6 inches long, making them easy to overlook in the vast expanse of the ocean. However, don't let their size fool you. Cookie cutter sharks are incredibly aggressive and will attack anything that enters their territory. They are responsible for hundreds of attacks on humans each year, although rarely fatal. So why are these tiny sharks such ferocious biters? Well, it's all about survival. Cookie cutter sharks live in tropical and subtropical waters around the world, and they are constantly on the lookout for food. They feed on a variety of prey, including fish, squid, and crustaceans, and they won't hesitate to attack anything that gets in their way. These sharks are particularly attracted to splashing and commotion in the water, which is why they often target swimmers and boaters. When a cookie cutter shark attacks, it uses its sharp, pointed teeth to cut through flesh and muscle. Its bite is incredibly painful and can cause serious bleeding. Although cookie cutter shark attacks are rare, they are definitely something to be aware of if you plan on spending time in the water. These tiny terrors are a reminder that even the smallest creatures can be dangerous. So be careful when you're swimming in the ocean. You never know what you might encounter. And finally, we present to you the colossal squid. Colossal squid are truly terrifying creatures that have been dubbed the kraken of the real world. These giant mollusks can grow up to 46 feet in length and weigh over 220 pounds, making them the largest invertebrate predator on the planet. Just imagine being attacked by a giant squid with massive tentacles and sharp hooks that can pierce the skin of a human like it's made of paper. It's a nightmare scenario that thankfully hasn't happened yet. Colossal squids live in the darkest depths of the ocean where sunlight can't reach, and they are rarely seen by humans. They are ambush predators that use their enormous size and strength to capture their prey. Despite their massive size, colossal squid are incredibly fast and agile, able to propel themselves through the water at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. They also have excellent eyesight and can detect their prey from miles away. If you were unfortunate enough to encounter a colossal squid in the wild, you wouldn't stand a chance. Its massive tentacles would wrap around you in a tight grip, squeezing the life out of you before you even realize what happened. And then it would drag you down to the depths of the ocean where you would be no more. Fortunately, attacks by colossal squid on humans are extremely rare, if they happen at all. But it's best to be prepared and always respect the power of the deep sea. That concludes our journey into the terrifying realm of deep sea creatures. We hope you enjoyed learning about these spine-chilling beasts that prowl the darkest depths of our oceans. Remember, the next time you go scuba diving or deep sea fishing, you're entering their domain. So be respectful and cautious. Who knows, you might just encounter one of these creatures in person. Thanks for watching.